All right, cool. Let's generate one of the Eazl super prompts on the app, and you're going to see how you can use AI to get really personalized results for something that matters to your work. What we're going to be using is this prompt that is published on the Eazl app, and you're going to see this link here. I'm just putting it on the screen right here so that you can see what the link is. So if you want to go check it out for yourself, this is a really popular prompt on the app. It's an interview preparation prompt. So I'm actually just going to paste that in my browser, and you're going to see it pop up here. Cool. And this is a prompt that is going to take your resume, a job description, and information about a company, and then it's going to create a customized job interview preparation tool for you. All right, so when you come to the prompt like this, you're probably not going to be logged into the app. I already am. So what you're going to need to do is duplicate the prompt to put it into your own profile. And if you're not already logged in, it's going to ask you to log in to do that. So since I'm logged in, it's not going to ask me, but there we go. So now I've got the candidate interview prep prompt in my profile. I'm going to rename this. I'm going to say software engineering job. Okay, cool. So you can rename your prompt just to kind of keep things organized for you. And what you're going to see here is that there are some spots where you just need to put in some information. And a lot of prompts are organized like this. It just enables you to put in information so that the AI model knows about you. And that's what enables the AI model to personalize its results for you. It's really kind of the magic of the Eazl app, is that we're using AI for like personalized work results rather than more generic stuff. Because if you go to an AI model and you just say, prepare me for an interview, it doesn't know anything about you. It doesn't know anything about the job. And even if you just do a little bit of information, it's still generally not enough information for an AI model to really give you useful results. So that's what we're going to do now, is add in custom information so that we get a personalized result. So we'll start here by adding a job description, and I have one on the screen that you can't see right now, so I'm just going to copy it and put it in here. This is for a software engineer, so I just copied that from Indeed.com and put it on there. Now resume, so I have a resume open in the other window too, so I'll copy that and paste that in. Sounds good. And then finally, we need to put in some information about the company, and I have that open in the other window too. I'm just going to copy that from Wikipedia because this is a publicly traded company and Wikipedia has information on them. Great. So now the AI model will have my resume, the job description, and information about the company. And since this prompt was already built out really nicely, we're ready to generate. So what we're going to do is then just pick a model. There's lots of different AI models. Most of these are paid. You have to have subscriptions to access most of them. But if you use the Eazl app, you can just use your balance that you have in the app. You can either pay as you go. Maybe you got the balance from somebody else. Maybe you have a membership so that you get extra AI credits every month or every year. Anyway, you're going to see there's lots of different models. And I know that you might not know about what they all do. You could just use a recommended model, and you can see the description here if you don't want to dive into them. But if you do want to know more about them, you can always just click on this little I button here, and it'll tell you more about the cost, what they specialize in. But in general, basically, you have these really complex, expensive models like Claude 3 Opus, GPT-4, and then you have some more affordable, faster models like Claude 3 Haiku. And honestly, a lot of times the Haiku is really good, and it's basically so affordable that your money goes a really long way. So why don't we try generating with this one first? So we're going to select it, and then we're going to go up here and generate. And you're going to see here that we're basically sending all this information over to Anthropic, the makers of the Claude family of models. And then when our result is ready, it's going to pop up, and we're going to be able to see how it did. And generally what I would suggest is you start with a more affordable model like Claude 3 Haiku or something like that. And then if you don't get what you want, then you can move up to the more expensive, more high-powered models. But all right, great. So like you're going to see here that in this custom interview prep form, we've now got, the AI knows that it's a software engineer role at CDK Global, so it's not generic. There's going to be some questions for you to prepare for here that are alignment oriented, basically like to prepare for questions that they might ask you related to how your work history aligns with their company and the job description. So we don't need to go through all of this right now, but this looks pretty dang good. And I'll just show you here that if you want to dig into details about the result, you just click here, and you can see here that it took about 25 seconds, and in this case, it costs like a third of a penny. So man, these models like Claude 3 Haiku, they're really affordable, and they can do really amazing stuff. All right, so that's how you use a super prompt on the Eazl app.